A plan to modernize and expand the massive Mead Johnson baby formula plant in Zeeland is drawing strong opposition from neighbors.
They say they don't want the factory stretching out across the street from them. Target 8 investigator Ken Kolker spoke with residents and city leaders and has more.
While some property owners have sold their land and their homes for the expansion, there's one couple who is holding out. Jonathan Funkus lives right across the street from the holdouts, whose home is on land at the heart of the expansion plan.
I have no faith in this city. They have proven time and time again that, yeah, they will not do the right thing.
So you're maybe only saving grace, you think?
Absolutely.
Is the neighbors
not selling. That's the only saving grace at this point.
Margie Klein has lived in the home on East Main Street since 1973 with her husband, Earl. They raised 2 kids there.
After 52 years of living here, we know everyone, and everyone knows us, and it's just been a wonderful thing.
Her parents lived there in the 1920s.
So we still walk on the hardwood floors that my parents did.
They're about 150 yards from the plant. In January, she answered a knock on her door. It was a stranger from Mead Johnson.
And he sat down on our couch and said, "We want your property." Really? And all of this on both sides of you, and we want everything on Washington Avenue also.
Mead Johnson, now owned by a UK company, says it needs to modernize. Its $836 million plan calls for an expansion that would mean leveling several homes. It released renderings at a meeting last night. The plan requires the city rezone some of the land from residential to industrial. The company is the 3rd biggest taxpayer in Zeeland and employs 500 people.
Mead Johnson is important to the community. We want to keep them here. We certainly don't want to see a desire where they would have to leave the community. But we also want them to do it in the right way.
Neighbors have planted signs and launched a website in opposition. Already, the company has bought out most of the Klein's closest neighbors. One told us he sold his home for $600,000 and must be out by July 31st. Property records show the company paid $1.5 million for a house and barn a few doors away with an assessed value of less than $300,000. 2 properties around the corner went for a total of $3.7 million, about 10 times their assessed value. The Kleins won't say exactly how much Mead Johnson has offered, though it's somewhere between $500,000 and $1 million.
We love our place, but we don't want to sell to Mead Johnson because they are pushy and demanding.
I mean, you're not holding out for $1 million, hoping.
Oh, heavens no. This has nothing to do with the money. Yeah. It's the whole principle of the thing. Okay. We have lived here for decades, been so involved in the city of Zeeland, Chamber of Commerce back in the day, and we love this town.
So here's Margie and her husband standing in the way, maybe, of Mead Johnson?
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Okay. The plans are expected to be discussed next Thursday at a planning commission meeting, and neighbors say they expect a large turnout. In Zeeland, I'm Target 8 investigator Ken Kolker.